What's going on YouTube? It's EK here, and today we have another great Warzone video for you. And I also want to talk about the state of the game right now, especially with Activision and Blizzard getting really roasted by the press and all the controversy that it's going through right now. There's a lot of content creators just leaving. Guys like Nick Merckx, Clokey, and even Tim the Tatman have pretty much left this game because of, for a number of reasons. A lot of people are just boycotting this game because of all the scandal that's going on at the company right now. But a lot of people are just super tired of the hacking that's going on in Warzone. And you can tell that the amount of viewership from Twitch for Warzone is just going down as well. So, this could be spelling the end of Warzone as we know it, unless they start doing something, really different. Sure, the new season is about to come out, but we don't really know what's going to come from it. They just released Soap McTavish, which looks terrible if you want to go see it in the store. Like, the avatar for Soap just looks like crap. Like, even the original Modern Warfare 2 one looks 10 times better than this. So I don't know why they didn't just use that one instead. But anyways, right now, for Warzone, it's just been extremely frustrating. Now, for those of you, depending on, what your level is, you might be running into a good amount of hackers. Depending on what platform you play, you can be running into hackers. But, for me and my friends, myself, we're slightly above average. We're not the best, but we're definitely not the worst when it comes to this game. And I would say, 80% of the time we don't run into hackers as far as we know. At least we don't die from them if there are hackers in the lobby. But the other 20% of the time when we do die from them, it is extremely frustrating. It is by far the most ridiculous thing. And it's been over almost a year and a half now. I think it's been over a year and a half for Blizzard and for Activision, and they still haven't made a real anti-cheat for this, or at least they say they have one, which is interesting because as far as we can tell, there's no actual evidence of one because cheating is so blatant in this freaking game, and people don't care about cheating because there's no real consequences at the end of the day. The game is free, so people can just make new accounts all day. Obviously, this stuff is nothing you guys don't already know. So, it's just so ridiculous now to the point where, a lot of content creators, some of the biggest ones like, Nick Merckx, are just getting the heck out of here, and it really bums me out because I really like Warzone. I super enjoy playing this game. I never really liked PUBG. I may try Apex Legends coming up now that, Warzone is sucking. But this game is just, I've been playing it for so long. I feel like, leaving this behind is almost like leaving a good friend. That sounds really sad. But I want to just talk about where this is going in the future, because I just heard about where where there might be an even more sophisticated way of hacking this game now, that is virtually undetectable in terms of anti-cheat, because technically there is no actual code manipulation when it comes to this type of cheating. So basically what I heard is that there's this new type of cheating where, regardless if you're on console or PC, you can basically cheat if you have an extra computer next to you. So basically what happens is that in this cheat, you need a little bit more computer know-how. But what happens is basically they use computer or machine learning in order to mimic human behavior, and then they use essentially this learned behavior to and they'll overlay your game with this, essentially these, a new way of cheating. So if you're not really familiar with machine learning, essentially it's basically you're taking a computer and you're using that computer to learn your habits, and uses it to kind of learn how a good player plays this game. And what it'll do is take those learnings and then compile them together and then optimize essentially your gameplay as you play this game to mimic all those actions. So, you know, what basically what this can do is like it'll essentially look natural. Like if you look at a kill cam or if you were to stream someone using these hacks, it looks very natural. You know, like they can do things like control how quickly it auto aims or like aim bots to another person. It'll also do like, you know, kind of more natural swaying so that it doesn't just lock onto one point at a person's body. Instead, what it'll do, it'll lock onto like the whole area of the chest, you know, and you can set, you know, certain amounts of like how many bullets will miss this person. So let's just say, you know, the average person has a accuracy of 50%. Pros are around maybe 70%. I'm just making up numbers here. You can set yours at like 67%, you know, so that you're maybe not as good as a pro, but you're definitely way better than the average person. So you're still missing shots according to this program, but you're still hitting the majority of your shots, and like you basically don't even have to really like try to do this. So and if you were to watch kill cams, they will essentially, you know, make sure that the cursor is going to be swaying back and forth a little in order to hit that, you know, 60 some odd percent, but it's still going to land most of your shots in order to get that kill. So this whole thing is like the reason it can't be detected is because one, all of it lives on a different computer. So the computer that's actually running Warzone does not have any of this program on it, and what it does is hooks up to another controller, like a kind of like a third-party controller that you have to buy separately. It'll hook up to that controller, and then the controller essentially helps you, will like kind of build on top of itself to put the motions into your game. So regardless if you're using mouse and keyboard or whether you're using controller yourself, it essentially layers on top of your own gameplay in order to essentially help you aim, cheat, do whatever. I'm not sure if it has wall hacks or anything like that, but basically helps you, at the end of the day, it helps you aim at the enemies, and it's supposed to make it look natural so that no one really knows what you're doing, essentially. And it's insane that people are creating this type of stuff out there, and the worst thing is that there's no way for Activision to actually detect this stuff because, like I mentioned earlier, there's no program that's actually manipulating the code of the game. Instead, it's living on another machine, and it's still giving you normal inputs like any other controller would. So, you know, I don't know how widespread this is going to be because, you know, it is a little bit more sophisticated and a little bit more complicated. It's not like most hacks out there where it's like essentially as long as you pay for it, it'll just be like a flip of a switch, you know, on and off in terms of turning on and off the cheats, and they tell you how to do it. Like almost anybody with remotely some knowledge of or of tech knowledge or just like knowing how to do, like even turn on a computer can do it. Versus this is going to require a little bit more technical savviness. But I'm sure over the course of like, you know, some odd amount of, you know, a month or two, they're going to be optimizing or like, improving this software so that just anybody can do it. And it's really sad because it's at this for this, again, anybody with a computer or like an extra computer can run this. You know, I don't know exactly how powerful the computer needs to be, and I don't know what the peripherals like you need to buy on the side will cost or how regularly available it is, but it is going to be something that is going to start ruining this game too. So it just really sucks because like I don't understand why people can't just play this game like normal people, you know, like why can't they just, I get it, you know, like there are some people that are just really good at this game and it sucks getting killed, you know, it's not very enjoyable, but how is it enjoyable when you're just running around, you know, like freaking RoboCop and just being able to destroy everybody? Like how is that even remotely interesting? to play this game. Like, you're not actually gaining any merit at the end of the day. You know, it's not like, oh, I bested this person, so therefore I feel good about myself. It's like, you didn't really best anything. You just paid for something to do all the work for you. But anyways, aside, I'm not going to go into the philosophy or like the psychology of cheating, but the fact that this is happening right now in this in Warzone is just really sad. And I think, like, unless Activision really starts doing something more significant in order to end the hacking that's going on, you know what? They're going to start losing a lot of players, and no matter what they add to every season is not going to bring people back. And with the next Call of Duty coming out, which is going to be revolving around World War II, you know, they're going to be essentially, you know, turning back the clock again on Warzone. I don't see how they're going to actually be able to add to this game, you know, in the next, because it's not going to be, you know, Modern Warfare 2 or like the sequel to the last Modern Warfare. So I don't know. Like, the state of the game is really going to be just is going to be dicey. For me, like, I want to keep continuing to play this game, but even half of my friends aren't even on here anymore, and I don't know if I will like playing Apex Legends, because, you know, the TTK on that sucker is just so much crazier than other games, and plus, like, or especially particularly in Warzone, you know, the TTK is night and day, and there's a lot less players, but there's a lot more variety. You know, like, one thing that I have to tip my hat to towards EA is that they have a much better way of dealing with hackers. You know, they and as far as I know, you know, like, right now, I think it's pretty much only Warzone that is, like, the only battle royale that has the worst hacking, and Activision does nothing about it. Because at the end of the day, I think to them it's just not worth it. You know, I had another video out earlier about why they just won't implement a better or a good anti-cheat in this game, and, you know, I'm pretty sure that's still the case, where they just don't see value in it. You know, it doesn't return for them dollars if they were to implement a better anti-cheat. So, but now that they're losing players, you know, and losing viewership off of Twitch, hopefully that lights some fire under them. Hopefully that does something, because it's getting insane. Like, just today, I was playing with my friends, and we were getting sniped across the map, you know. Like, it was getting to the point where it was just insane. Like, even in the pre-lobby, the pre-game lobby, like, where most people don't, you know, are just dicking around and just, like, you know, messing about. Like, I had some guy just lock onto my head, you know, and everyone else in the lobby or in the pre-lobby just killing everyone left and right. And I'm just like, okay, well, here goes another game where we can't have fun, or it's going to be nearly impossible to have fun in, because, oh, look, we got another crazy hacker that's just able to, you know, essentially push two buttons and able to kill everyone in the lobby. So, you know, even for me, it's like, you know, I've been trying to find a PS5, you know, in order so that I can use keyboard and mouse, and also keep high frame rate. But as you know, PS5s are, like, pretty much nowhere to be found right now. It's a freaking diamond in the rough, and I have to continue playing on PC. And my friends, like, you know, they'll play with me, but they're not fond of playing with me sometimes because of all the hacking. If we were all just on console, you know, we would be. I mean, it doesn't fully eliminate hacking, because people can buy, you know, software, or not software, but like these kind of like third-party attachments to hack on console, but it's not as common. You know, like, if we were to just play on purely PSN and not cross-platform, there's no cross-platform play, we would rarely ever run into any hackers. But because, you know, I mean, I guess, you know, in a way it can be my fault, you know, but there shouldn't be this issue of like, oh, if you do play with your friends on another different platform, you're gonna, you know, increase your chances of running into a hacker by like 500%. Like, that shouldn't be a thing. on any game. You know, like sure, some games will never get rid of all hackers, you know, in some shape or form, but that shouldn't mean that like nothing can be done at the end of the day. But anyways, that's just kind of how my take on this. All this is, it's just for me, it's just getting to the point where it's getting overly ridiculous, and it's driving essentially my friends and I nuts. You know, we can't go one day without at least running into at least one lobby where it has at least one hacker that kills us, and we don't even like. And the thing is, we shouldn't even have high enough KDs to be in those types of lobbies, because hackers usually have, you know, 10, 12, 50 KDs, because, you know, they're able to just kill half the lobby on one life. And whereas, like, you know, I have barely a 1.25 right now, so, you know, I shouldn't be able to see these types of guys, but I still do, because, you know, for whatever reason, they just want to match us up with these guys. But it's just kind of it blows. You know, that's all I have to say. It blows. But anyways, that's kind of all I had to say. Let me know what you guys think of Warzone right now. Like, are you guys still enjoying this game? You know, are you guys looking at other battle royales? You know, I personally might move to Apex Legends, and I'm definitely going to be excited to see what comes from Battlefield, the next Battlefield. So let me know what you guys think. Put it in the comments, and, you know, let's see if we can find something better. Like the video if you agree that, you know, hacking just sucks in this game and you want to move to something else. And also subscribe and enjoy the rest of this gameplay. You know, we definitely pull off the W on this game, and, you know, we do a pretty good job of getting it. So enjoy the rest of this game, and hopefully Activision will do something to make this better. So, all right, talk to you guys later. Take it easy.
Das Maus.
There's another gas mask there, yeah.
He's in the car.
Oh, he's gonna go to loading? The bot?
Time's up. Objective failed.
Fuck, he did a straight wheelie, huh?
Come back, you bitch.
Dude,
Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone. The enemy lost track. You're safe. Bounty target is up. Let's get it
That's
done.
the same dude.
that'd be fucking hilarious if it is. We're going after
There's a
him?
whole team over there. There's a whole team where down he is. It's a whole team. I saw three at least.
Alright, alright.
I'm gonna go buy a
Get up on the
UAV.
fucking building. Yeah.
Enemy UAV overhead.
They see me.
Oh, you
Enemy
don't go?
UAV
Oh,
overhead.
shit.
I just came back from Gulag.
Oh, shit.
Gas is inbound. Enemy UAV overhead. Hostile.
Wait, what the fuck?
That shot behind us. Is that what it is? That's what it is. No, we're splitting up, guys. What are we doing?
No, I didn't mean to.
They're gonna fight the circle right now. But there's one on the top.
Need recon on my position.
UAV entering the AO.
Your teammates in the Gulag. If they survive, they can redeploy.
UAV is bingo fuel.
Your teammate has been cleared for redeployment.
There's one up there. Down the one on top.
Is he by himself up there?
No, there's
No,
two.
there's two. There's two.
No, he's by himself.
Gas is
Oh
moving in.
shit! I jumped
Safe
out.
zone located.
Oh shit! Sniped.
Got him?
Loadout drop headed your way. Time's up. Objective failed.
I got 4 people spectating me. Someone try to snipe me from the left.
Gas is inbound.
Yeah, he jumped from the big building. I'm rotating in.
Yep.
Someone shooting from the right, heading towards fire station. I'm gonna try to get this loading, dude.
Right side near fire station.
I grabbed the wrong fucking loadout. I grabbed the fucking wrong loadout.
What do
ghosted.
you need? Oh, never mind.
It's not ghosted. It's just one of my
Only
overkill
25
builds.
remain.
Copy that.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone.
Fuck me! Someone right on top of you, Jack.
Two shit, someone's on top of me.
Ooh, one of these guys right there.
Someone's running.
Gas is moving.
Drop shot at that bitch!
He said, "Okay, I'm behind you."
Nothing I can do.
I got him.
Oh my god!
Is it somebody else coming?
Yeah, it is.
Can you grab some plates?
Hostiles
Yep.
dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Go ahead, go. Oh shit.
Marking rally point.
Should be one or two right above us. Southeast
There you
side.
go.
Some guy on top of bank.
Gas is closing in.
Sniper up there,
Relocating the
bank.
safe zone.
I think I'm gonna go in the garage.
Oh, somebody just read.
Yeah.
30 meters, he's right here.
Got a handgun. Head for target location. Gas is inbound.
One guy on blue, Mark. He's in the top second door window.
We got one on purple. You said garage, you called me out? One to my left, and one
Taking
at the
shots.
bank.
I'm dead. Two of them in there.
Run the wall!
You've got gas inbound. Safe zone
shit.
relocated.
Fuck, they're up there, dude.
Gas is closing in.
I'm flanking left.
Oh my god, dude, my mask kept fucking flicking on.
Contact front. Hostile maneuver.
You got him, you got him, you got him. They're fighting each other. Baby, 3v1 on you.
Gas is closing in.
Shit.
Safe zone. Your team is
I think he
KIA.
might have got,
It's
I
up
think
to
he had
you
a shot
now.
at flanking him. Yeah, he was
Gas
pulling
is
towards you,
inbound.
Ed. 2v1. If you got plates, you use them. Oh, fuck. Oh, you down there. That's it.
Well done.
That's 24 kills.
You gotta text Dodger and let us know.
I know. You have to turn back in.
Oh man.
Good fun.
24 kills. It kept doing the fucking mask animation even though it said my mask broke.
Yeah.
Fucking stupid.
I even stuck one guy.